It is day 6 of our cruise on the U.S. Inaugural Sailing of Carnival Celebration. I'm Raquel from MHFamilyAdventures. This is Joe, and towel animals, It is towel animal parade day.
I'm putting out stuff today, Mom. I'm putting out the Disney chef.
And we are up this morning preparing to get some breakfast. We are actually in Nassau, but this is probably I think it's my 11th trip to Nassau this year.
And this is my 6th time.
Yeah, I think it's probably your 5th or 6th time. So I don't know, we might stay on the ship. Still debating that. Part of me is having some regret not getting off the ship, but this is a brand new ship and there's a lot to do. So we might just stay on the ship and do whatever there is to do here till we get off the ship tomorrow. So we'll see. But first things first, we're going to get some coffee and we're going to get some Louis guana for breakfast. And it's kind of cool seeing the evolution of the Nassau port. They've been under construction here a lot, and it seems like every time I come back there's something new. So I'm looking at like probably 5 buildings that are being built. Stay right there, Joe. And those colorful huts. Those weren't there the last time we visited, and last time I was here was probably back in September. So they're definitely growing, and it's looking really good here at the port. So I also got a chicken biscuit from Shaq's. It's like dipped in a spicy honey glaze. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, but I feel like they changed the biscuits out, and the biscuits are more like cornbread. They're like a cornmeal inside, so they're not as good as they were on the Mardi Gras. I don't know why they changed that recipe up, but I'm gonna give this a try this morning. Good burrito, Joe? It wasn't?
How did you see that? He's left anyway.
You're making a mess.
Yeah, that's good, but it has cornmeal or something in it, so that's weird for a biscuit.
I'm gonna be doing a taste out of my burrito.
Like 15 minutes left. Looking at the corner.
So Ron and I decided that we are going to get off the cruise ship just for about an hour. We're going to walk to the Rum Cake Factory. If you followed my MSC series, you would see that I spent full day solo in Nassau, but couldn't make it to the Rum Cake Factory in time. So I'm going to go off, get a 6-pack of rum cakes, get back on, maybe stop and get a cup of coffee or something along the way, and then get back on the ship. So getting off the ship, wasn't planning on it, but I want to get some rum cake, and then we'll be back to explore more of the ship. Disney Wish here in Nassau Port. Yeah, none of this was here 2 months ago when I was here. So they're building fast. So I just realized that Royal Caribbean ship that's there, that is the Liberty of the Seas. Dyson and I will be on that one in January for a quick mother-son trip. So Liberty of the Seas. All right, so we're just gonna walk straight through this crowd to get on the main street.
Taxi cab, sightseeing, and shopping.
Just keep walking. Don't give eye contact. MSC Port Day. When I was here last time, MSC Divina was the only ship in port.
That's right.
No, thank you. So just make your way through all those vendors, and then you're gonna get to where you see the Scotia Bank, and you're gonna make a left right there on the main street, which I believe is Bay Street. Isn't it sad that I know exactly how to get to the Rum Cake Factory? Yeah, so it's Bay Street. We're gonna cross over here because it's gonna be here on the right hand side. So whenever we can cross over, we will. Just be careful. Here's the Parliament building. And if you take any tour here in Nassau, they will give you the history on this one. All right, so it's really a straight shot down, about a half a mile. Got your Gucci shops.
Should we take our carnival?
All right, we're almost there. So it's about a half a mile. That was about a half a mile. All right, there it is, up on the right. We had to get over because of all these puddles. We didn't want to get splashed. Oh, there's Atlantis. So guys, they have the best rum cake in the Bahamas. Hello. Hello.
Morning, how you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Wonderful. You guys care to try some sample of the cake?
Sure.
Right over here. You're trying the original with pecans and pina colada. Try both flavors. Original with pecans and pina colada. Try both flavors.
Which one do we like?
I like them all, but try it. That's original, that's pina colada.
No, all our cakes are vacuum sealed and last 1 year. And they're all cruise ship and airport approved. Shelf stable, no refrigeration required.
They don't last 1 year.
But until
Yes,
you
they
open
do.
it then.
Yes,
Until you
no,
open it.
Until we open it.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's right.
They don't even make it back home.
You see, small ones are 1 for $7, 4 for $22.50, or 6 for $37.50.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the best.
Which one do you want?
We're gonna get the 6-pack.
Guys, are just coming in. Come and try some samples.
Yeah, the 6-pack is your best value. They have all kinds of flavors and it is so good. It's worth the walk down here.
That's done.
It's an Irish cream. I don't think I've tried that flavor.
Come on, guys, just come in.
So we get 6.
Come on, guys, come and try
Guys, go right up and try some of the rum cake.
Kentucky bourbon rum. Original.
Sorry about that, sweetheart.
Amaretto.
Original Big
Caramel rum. They're all good. You can't go wrong.
Original comes
See what else?
and the pina colada.
It's over here.
And coconut flavor.
Pineapple. So we have to get the kids some and some without nuts. So we'll get a pineapple.
Less than 4% alcohol.
We'll get a banana because it has no nuts.
4%. Guys, the small one is less than 4%.
Babe, what kind do you want?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
2, 3. We get one more without nuts. Let me just do 2 pineapple.
Did you like the pina colada?
Yeah, pina colada is real good.
Here, here's
Not
one.
the U.S. This is the Bahamas. Pina colada and original. Do the fruit cake like
And we're going to get the original.
next week and start that one. So what's in this box? You can pick 6 different flavors, my love. Small ones, 1 for 7, 4 for 22.50, or 6 for 37. One large coconut, please.
Yeah, so as you see, it is a half a mile. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a half a mile from here. So make that trek. It's really good. Yeah, and if you buy 6 rum cakes, you go right next door and get a shot of rum.
Things on the inside, souvenirs and so on. A lot of things made from the fruit and the fruit stand of the Bahamas on the inside, man, such as what? 16 different liquors made from some fruits in the Bahamas. You got soaps, shampoo, air freshness. Yeah, man, check it out. It's gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing. Cause every little thing is gonna be alright.
Y'all, it is hot out here. It's just 11 o'clock. See, I'm pouring sweat. He's pouring sweat. It's hot. But we're back here at the ship. We're just sitting down, cooling off before we make that trek back through the port. But you can see our ship from here. We were hoping to run into like a coffee shop or something. I was going to enjoy a rum cake with some coffee. But no luck finding one right here on the strip. So if you know of one here in Nassau, please comment below, let us know. We'll be back in Nassau actually here when? In less than a month, we'll be back in Nassau again. So if you comment below, let us know of a coffee shop down here. We will check it out the next time we're here in Nassau. But we got our rum cake. I can't promise you that it's gonna make it back on the flight home. Especially if we got the kids there on too, so that might just be dessert for tonight instead of having dessert on the ship. But yeah, we're here in Nassau and gonna get back on the ship and maybe check out the spa, and I'm probably gonna get in the water park with Joe to cool off. Back to the ship. Yeah, so this morning we watched Disney Wish pull in right beside us. I'm like, I don't know, maybe that's a sign for something that's to come. We'll see, maybe here soon. Okay, We're back to the in between the ships with the breeze and the shade. It is so nice. Just to let that breeze blow everywhere. It's nice, huh?
Oh yes, very nice.
So what happened yesterday, Joe?
I went for a growth spurt.
You had a growth spurt?
Yes.
How do you know that?
Because I was burping a lot and Dyson said it and you told me that.
Because you were burping a lot?
Yeah.
So she had a growth spurt. I told her she looked taller today. She said she had a growth spurt because she was burping a lot yesterday. Show your bracelet you made.
These
More
are
bracelets in the kids club. Those are nice. I like them. All right, just wrapped up a quick live stream. Wanted to give a quick review of Carnival Celebration while I was still on the ship. So if you have not checked that out, be sure to check it out because I give some tips and tricks for Carnival Celebration. I will also do a full review once we get back home. But for now, I'm off to the water park with Joe.
Okay, McKenna. Dad, the orange one's in the middle. No, you don't need one of those orange.
Oh, here you go.
No, I'm going on yellow. Okay, McKenna. My dad's not gonna make it. Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Dad, are you gonna make this?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dad, that's the
None of them?
Daddy, could you film me going down instead of you going on the red?
All right, had a great time. This is a really nice water park for the kids. The 3 different slides. Fortunately, I couldn't go on any of the slides this go round, but in June, I will be sure to get on the slides. But we are off to a spot that we have not had this entire cruise. We've been on board 6 days. We have yet to have this for lunch, so we're off. Let's see where we're going. Oh, spoiler. So Joe Marie actually got a special note left on our cabin door.
What?
Look, it says, awesome attitude. Presented to Joe Marie for always having an uplifting, positive attitude in everything you do. Then it says here, dear Joe Marie, it was a pleasure having you with us in camp this cruise. You are such a nice and smart girl with a great attitude. I'm glad seeing you having fun every time you come here and having many new friends. You always participate in our activities and you are a great listener. Stay cool and kind. All the best. Mr. V. How awesome is that? Good job, Joe.
Mr. V is actually Mr. Vampire.
Mr. Vampire, that's his name?
We do this when anytime we see him.
Okay. Well, that's awesome. They put in a nice note on our door for Joe. Awesome work, Joe.
Thank you, Mom.
All right, we are off for our last dinner on Carnival Celebration for this sailing. We are off to Chibang again. We didn't want a chance going to the main dining room. Definitely not Cucina del Capitano if you didn't catch the vlog from yesterday. So back to Chibang for dinner. It's just the 3 of us. The boys wanted to hang with their friends, so we're off to dinner. Yes, Joe Marie.
I made this bracelet at the kids club.
Yeah, we already showed your bracelets. That's awesome.
No, we didn't show this one bracelet. I made it today.
Okay, I like it. And this is the crowd going to Camp Ocean right now. Excuse me.
I beat you.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, so again, if you're on deck 4, there's usually a crowd. The kids club opens up right at 8. Yeah, they open up right at 8 o'clock. So, I mean, not 8 o'clock, 6 o'clock. And there's usually a crowd that gathers at drop off and pickup. So deck 4 midship, if you're near the kids club, you might hear some. So they're setting up for the Festival of Nations show. I caught this one on Mardi Gras, so I'm probably not going to watch it tonight. There's a lot of things on this cruise that we did not get a chance to do. But again, we'll be back in June, so what I missed this go around, I'll catch again in June. But if you want to see that show, it is part of my Mardi Gras series from back in March of 2022. So check that out for the Festival of Nations, but it's happening tonight here on board Carnival Celebration. Yeah, so I actually don't mind sitting back in the corner. This restaurant is pretty busy and it's very loud, so don't mind sitting back here at all.
On the right next to us.
I know. All right, so Joe has the carnitas. It has tortillas there. And then she has her dumplings. I have lettuce wraps and dumplings. And Ron has dumplings. So they just kind of brought everything out at once, or most of it. Carnival song. Hold on. So we ordered the crema from Chibang, and it looks just like the creme brulee from the dining room. Yeah, he needs to send me. I don't care for that, so take that back. It's not quite the creme brulee from the dining room. It is the creme brulee with maybe a hint of some sort of extract in it. So it's a different flavor, but it's the same thing. Joe Marie likes it. And Ron likes it, so. Alright, we're here at Pixel's Gallery to get our pictures. It is packed, so make sure you do that as soon as you can, the last day of the cruise. So yeah, we're here. So, well, look at this. We came to our cabin. These aren't even our, I thought maybe somebody threw our ducks back at us. These ducks were just here in the corner. How awesome is that? All right, Joe Marie will be excited. Yep, we hid over 50 of them, so. Alright, we're in the Punchliner Comedy Club for our final comedy show. I think we're going to call it that. We have to finish getting packed and ready to head out tomorrow morning. I think we're not really in a rush to get off the ship tomorrow, so we might do dining room breakfast. We'll see. Yeah, I don't think we're in a big rush to get off tomorrow like we usually are, so we'll probably take our time getting off, but we're going to call it a night. The kids are all having fun. Boys have a curfew. Generally, we have to pick up by 10 o'clock. We went back in the casino, didn't win anything, but overall, this has been an amazing trip. I'm really excited to return back in June for our group cruise. So if you'd like to join us for our group cruise, feel free to send me a message. I'll leave my email address in the description box. I'll have some family, some friends with us. So definitely consider joining us for that group cruise. But it's been a fun time, and I'll check in tomorrow, let you know what we do for breakfast. But we're gonna call it a night tonight. Good night. Good night. All right, good morning, guys. We are up, heading off the ship. This is the latest that I've ever gotten off the ship. It is 7:45. We're gonna go grab a quick Lido breakfast. We're not in a rush this morning. Normally we have like a 11 a.m. flight or something like that, but we're not in a rush today, so we're gonna take our time getting off. We have one last duck, to hide, so I'm gonna hide that. And it's been nice until June. We'll be back in June. So thanks for following along on this journey. We are off. See you later. Say bye. So y'all, if you get photos done in the Pixels gallery, make sure you check that things are spelled correctly. We pointed out a misspelling yesterday, and they told us that they would reprint it correctly. We'd pick up. Now Pixels is closed, and our picture still has the misspelling.
Indians.
Indians.
It's Indian. The Indians.
So yeah, so now I don't know if there's anything we can do. We might try to go to guest service to see if we can get a refund. But they literally kept the picture to do a reprint, and he left a note for the whoever was editing the photos to make sure they spelled it correctly. So apparently they must think this is how it's spelled, but we'll see what happens. But it's a nice picture. I hate that it's misspelled. So I didn't realize so many people stay on the ship late. The ship is still pretty full, or at least the Lido area is. It is now 9:33, and we are going to go ahead and start heading off. You have to be off by 10:30. But yeah, I didn't realize people actually hung out. But I guess if you're local or don't have an early flight, maybe that's the best thing to do. This was our first time doing it, and like I said, it's still pretty crowded, but we're headed off. But it is pretty clear, so not a long line or anything. All right, Celebration, we'll see you back in June. We are out. So yeah, the line is like wrapped around now, so I think I prefer to get off first to avoid this line. So I won't do this again, even if I'm not rushed to get off. So yeah, y'all, this port is a mess right now as far as the traffic flow. So maybe it's just going to take a while logistically to get it all together. But like I'm watching cars just kind of park in the middle. Cars can get by. My Uber, when we first ordered it, it said 3 minutes away. And we've been waiting almost 20 minutes now. And it's still saying 3 minutes away. And you can see where he's in the loop to pull in, but he can't pull in. Like cars are just doing what they want to do. So hopefully they get the logistics down here soon. Otherwise, you're going to be waiting, especially if you do like we did and stayed on the ship. We're still waiting, so keep that in mind. But you know what? It was an experience. We won't let this happen again. So I think I figured out that the issue is they're having shuttles pick up where Uber and taxis are. So they don't have a designated area yet for the shuttles. That's the issue. And the shuttles are holding everything up. So our Uber went from 1 minute away, just 600 feet away, to now 9 minutes away. Not sure where he is. So yeah, there's not a whole lot of signage. Nothing says like shared ride or Uber. It says taxi. So that is where you go for Uber. It's the middle island. You stand there for Ubers, but it doesn't say Uber. Just says taxi, and then they have different stations. 1, 2, 3. It says cruise passenger drop off and pick up. But yeah, it's just a lot of traffic, a lot of mess. So if you want to avoid this, get off the ship early.